Hey, welcome. This is Coach Glenn the Bear with Dan the Man, our cameraman and producer, coming to you from Casa 15 Hundo in Metro, Louisiana, right on the edge of Bucktown. Today we are shooting Season 1, Episode 17. Welcome to Thursday, April 16th, 2020. We're going to start our show off this morning with a quick prayer. We're going to do the short version of the Serenity Prayer, and we'll just do the regular I version. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, God, just for today. As I've mentioned plenty of times, it's not a religious show, but if you hear the word God and that offends you, then just go with a higher power or a spirit or being that is bigger than yourself. Real quick about yesterday's show, and then we'll move on to today's episode of Road to Happy Destiny RTHD, baby. Yesterday, I said in my welcome that it was episode 15. Sorry about that. It was episode 16. The title did say it, though. Number two, I did say that after the date, I was going to start putting the theme or topic of the show. I forgot yesterday, after just one day, right? I'm sorry about that. And number three, I wanted to add a little story to yesterday's story, because after we shot the video, episode 16, I found out some news that in the past would have really aggravated me, angered me, whatever emotion that I probably would not have been able to control well you can think of, probably would have come into my mind and probably ruined the rest of my day, and I would have gone back to the aquarium incident. And if you don't know what I'm talking about because you didn't see yesterday's episode, go back and watch. You heard me? Come along for this ride. We riding? Well, I'm with you, homie. So anyway, I had the fish story from yesterday, the fish tank story, if you will. And I will. And then, so for about 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks now, I decided when the coronavirus, COVID-19, our quarantine and all that began to really pick up speed, that I was going to adopt a kitten. And that's why I mentioned yesterday, in a couple of days, we'll have a new addition to Casa 15 Hundo. So I was all jacked up about it. Jacked up on Mountain Dew, if you will. I don't really drink Mountain Dew, and they don't pay me to endorse it. But I was really excited about it. I really was. I'm not going to lie. I was very much looking forward to it. Every week I was thinking, all right, this week coming up, it's going to be Wednesday or Friday. I'm going to get this kitten. I went and picked out some things for the kitten, borrowed some things for my dad. He and his wife are cat people. And I was just ready, man. I was ready. And I really thought this was going to be the week. And I really thought yesterday was going to be the day. So I called the lady who was in charge of the kitten and cat adoptions. And she said, I've got some bad news. The lady that was fostering the 4 kittens, I can't get in touch with her. I can't email her, text her, call her. She won't respond to any of it. Well, I can do all that, but she won't respond. So I'm not sure what happened to the kitten that you were looking forward to. So I've got you back down on the list, and it's going to be a couple of more weeks, maybe another month. And I said, okay, thank you so much. Keep in touch with me, because again, where I am getting to in my state of mind, where I'm getting to with all of this process I'm going through, is just in a place of acceptance. I can't control that. So what good is it going to do for me to get all wound up about it? So just wanted to share that story. Neither of those 2 episodes ruined my day yesterday. I had a great day. Had an outstanding day. And were those things disappointing? Yes. Did I adapt and overcome? I sure did. And so yesterday was calm, or calmness as our theme. And I think that really went well for me yesterday, because I know a month ago, and certainly any time longer than a month ago, I would not have handled either situation very well. All right, for today, let's get started. Season 1, episode RTHD17 with thoughts for the day. I love these things. These keep coming to me, man. Keep sending them, baby. I'm loving it. All right. From my cousin Jeb. A couple of thoughts this morning. 1. What is considered impossible is someone else's opinion. What is possible is my decision. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, I kind of love it when people tell you, or tell me rather, you can't do something. You know, I'm coaching a team. Y'all can't beat them. I love it. I love it. Because I want you to doubt me. I don't want you to believe. Because this is what I must use to succeed. Where's that verse from? Huh. Okay. Number 2. Failure is constructive feedback that tells you to try a different approach to accomplish what you want. Right? So, hey, you want something? I've tried a lot of different things. And a lot of things worked and a lot of things didn't work. And instead of getting upset about the failures, I'm learning to accept them as a different approach to figuring out, okay, that's why I'm still figuring this show out. As you notice, those that have been with me faithfully for now 17 episodes, thank you yet again. You've already seen the show growing in different directions. Still trying to figure it out, you know? And I'm still trying to figure out where it's going to go. And so, you know, the failure part, you know, some days it seems like a ton of people are watching this show. Some days it doesn't seem like that many are. I don't really know. I don't know how to gauge it. But I do know this. It is helping me. Once again, I hope it's helping somebody out there. And I thank you for that. All right. The next couple of thoughts for the day come from a Facebook friend, Jessica M. And I took these from some things she's put out there. Don't know where they're from. But 3 things. 1, the best part about life. Every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. I'm going to stand now, Dan the man. Look, I've been talking about how I'm trying to become a better version of me daily. And boy, this was a great reminder that every morning I wake up, it's a new day. It's a new 24 hours. Let's go win the day. Let's be a happier version of me. Let's be a better version of me. That's what I'm working on. Number 2, God wired it so that when you help other people grow, God helps you grow. Let's say you're not a God person. How about this? You know, I'm wired so that when I help other people, I grow. Right? And so today we're going to I'm not going to have enough time for a full topic. I got a great one coming up, a little teaser for tomorrow, and I'll tell you about that at the end. But today's going to be a little bit more about service. And we've touched on service in previous episodes. And right now, what I feel like I'm doing is a service. It's a service to me, and hopefully it's a service to at least one person out there. Who are our most important people right now during this coronavirus? People of service, right? All the service people. All kinds of people that we're relying on for their services. You know, especially, you know, clerks at grocery stores, convenience stores, truck drivers, you know, pharmacists, all sorts of people, and also our regular servants, you know, police, fire people, you know, nurses, doctors, people that work in administrative positions and staff positions in hospitals and doctors' offices. You know, all these people of service are our greatest source right now. So I'll talk more about service. And 3, for the thought for the day from Jessica M. Be the person that shows kindness when others feel weak. Be the person to spread hope when others are lost. Just that's something little that we can all do to be of service. I mean, you might say, well, I can't really offer so much, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. I can't help them with somebody struggling with money issues right now. You can be kind. You can offer your service to be a shoulder to cry on. You can be someone that helps others out through your spirit, you know, being upbeat. Look, I feel like the last couple of days I've been a little bit more enthusiastic, and that's because I'm really, really feeling the show. And so if my positivity or my energy helps you, man, do I love that. All right, I got the advice not to read too much on the show, and I know I've read a few thoughts, but I liked all the thoughts, so I did that. I'm also talking in between. I told a story. I do want to read the meditation for the day. I thought it was great, and it's in line with service, okay? So from our 24 hours a day book for April 16th, meditation for the day. I must try to love all humanity. Love comes from thinking of every man or woman as your brother or sister because they are children of God. Right now, with all the craziness going on, it's easy to kind of be standoffish because we're supposed to be. But we can still be there for people in many other different ways. We all use this technology for good. We use it for bad. Let's use it for positivity to help out our brother and our sister. This way of thinking makes me care enough about them to really want to help them. It also helps me, by the way. I must put this kind of love into action by serving others. I love that line. Into action by serving others. That's what I'm doing. I've been thinking about these videos for a year. I don't really know if I'm helping anybody. I will say this, a few people have mentioned that to me. So, obviously I am. But I know I'm helping myself because I put it into action. It's not a thought. Oh, I want to do these videos. Oh, yeah, but I don't know if people like them or they'll like me. Jimmy cracked corn and I'm not real concerned, man. I'm getting a lot out of this. I mean, I'm bouncier every single day because I'm loving it. Love means no severe judgment, no resentments, no malicious gossip, and no destructive criticism. These are things we all practice often, and we need to start to get away from that. And all right, maybe you don't. I do. How about that? Make you feel better? It means patience, understanding, compassion, and helpfulness. Okay, and I'm going to read that one line I love one more time. Okay? I must put this kind of love into action by serving others. So, as I've mentioned here in regards to service, I got to tell you, I think everybody knows and can identify if you reflect for a moment certain times when you have been helpful to other people and you felt real good about yourself. And in turn, you really helped yourself because you boosted your own morale. Not saying this to say we're trying to be egocentric by helping others and, hey, look what all the good I do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we can serve others in so many ways. And right now, during this time when we're in the quarantine phase of this virus, reach out via text, email, Facebook Messenger, phone call. People seem to have forgotten that you can actually make phone calls. Like you can call people up and talk to them. And that leaves, tone out of the argument. Because sometimes when you send a text, people don't know the tone of it. If it's on the border, they don't know if you're mad or, being folksy or whatever. I don't even know what folksy means. But anyway, you get the idea. So anyway, here is the goal for me today. I'm going to put it as a goal for you as well. How can you be of service today? How can you serve others? What can you do? Who can you reach out to? Who can you make a better day for? I know right now we're in a time when you can't give people a hug, but sometimes that's all somebody needs is a hug. And that leads me into tomorrow's episode, which is going to be empathy versus sympathy. Got some good information on that. Heard a little bit about it this morning at a meeting and then came home and did a little research on it. Knew I wasn't going to have time to tackle that today, so I'll tackle that tomorrow. So anyway, let's work on our gratitude today. Let's work on being of service to other people. Let's see who we can help. Hopefully I helped you. I know this. You helped me. And when you watch these videos and you give me feedback, especially positive feedback, I mean, it makes my day. It lifts me. So you serve me when you do that. If you give suggestions about, well, I think you're reading a little too much, I take it into heart and I adjust because I appreciate that. So anyway, one final note. We're going to end with a long version of the Serenity Prayer. If anybody knows of anybody that's got free kittens or is looking to for someone to adopt a kitten, I'm in the market. Get in touch with Coach Bear. And I say, giddy up. Now, long version, serenity prayer, we version at the beginning. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardship as a pathway to peace, taking as Jesus did the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that you will make all things right if I surrender to your will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with you forever in the next. Amen. Hey, happy Thursday. Have a great day. Live in peace, baby.